Good morning, wrestling fans. Today is Saturday, June 15th, 2024. Lance Brock here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in this morning on this Saturday. First of all, new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic, now available right here on Spreaker or wherever you listen to podcasts. Talking all about last night's TNA Against All Odds WWE Friday Night SmackDown, the go-home episode before the Clash at the Castle Premium Live event, and last night's AEW Rampage. So if you missed last night's episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic, you can go wherever you listen to the podcast at normally and check that out right now. And today, luckily, we have more pro wrestling to talk about. WWE Clash at the Castle and AEW Saturday Collision. But first, we get started with WWE Clash at the Castle at 2 p.m. Eastern on Peacock here in the United States and WWE Network elsewhere. Clash at the Castle will be live from the OVO Hydro in Glasgow, Scotland. Just like SmackDown was last night. And so far, it is looking like a stacked card, in my opinion. We have the WWE Women's Championship on the line as Bayley will defend against Piper Niven. This, I'm sure, will be a very good match. You know, Piper is gonna work hard in her home country. And to make a prediction for this match, I have to say, I think we could see a new champion. I'm sure this dog right here is giving his prediction on the Bayley and Piper Niven match at Clash at the Castle today. I'm sure it'll be a very good one. And wouldn't be surprised to see Chelsea Green get involved at ringside, help her partner out. But the thing is, currently on WWE TV, Piper Niven is a heel, but in her hometown or her home country of Scotland, you know she's not going to get a heel reaction. She's going to get a huge babyface reaction there from the Scotland crowd at the Hydro. But also, I don't think that necessarily means they're going to turn against Bayley and boo her or anything, because they definitely didn't boo her last night. They were still singing the Hey Bayley song like a lot of the other countries do. So I think Bayley is still definitely going to be over, but it might just be more of a split crowd down the middle in favor of both women. And the WWE Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Sami Zayn defending against Chad Gable. I think they'll have a great match. Sami and Gable. But as far as the prediction goes, I could actually kind of see this either going either way. But I'm pretty sure Otis is going to have something to do with the finish of this match. No matter who wins, whether it's Zayn or Gable, either Otis is gonna listen to Gable once again and cost Sami the match by attacking him and help Gable to retain the IC title. Or if Otis is just going to have enough, if this is it when we've seen Otis get pushed over the edge and he turns on Chad Gable and then maybe Sami Zayn wins the title. Or even if Chad Gable still wins, but then after the match he's being a jerk to Otis, Tozawa, and Maxine Dupree, we could see where he just has enough, he snaps and attacks him, and then this could set up for an IC title feud between Otis and Gable. And then you could also move Sami Zayn possibly into the Money in the Bank next month in Toronto. Have him compete for that. And we have a triple threat tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defending against Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. And Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Should be a pretty good match. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn also have the home country advantage there in Scotland today. And I'm going to go ahead and for a prediction and say I could see Fire and Dawn becoming the new women's tag team champions. Bianca and Jade, yes, they have had a good run as a tag team so far, good run as champions so far, but being there in Scotland would be a huge reaction if the crowd sees them win the tag titles live. So my prediction in that one is new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. The WWE Undisputed Universal Championship is on the line. The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes versus the phenomenal AJ Styles in an I Quit match. This match, I think, actually has been built up pretty good. And they had a great match back at Backlash France. And especially last night, the great promo that AJ Styles cut on Cody Rhodes about him being a quitter. So I think this could be maybe an instant classic. And as much as I would love to see, I know I always talk about this, but would love to see AJ Styles have one more run as one of the main champions, as a main eventer before, or if he does decide to retire one more time, him as one of the world champions. But I would say Cody Rhodes probably defending tonight. Again, I'm sure it will be a great match. Maybe they could even top their match at Backlash France. but I'm sure definitely will steal the show tonight at Clash at the Castle, or if you're in the United States this afternoon, I should say. And what I think will be the main event of the PLE today for the World Heavyweight Championship, the Judgment Day's Damian Priest, the World Heavyweight Champion, defending against Scotland's own Drew McIntyre. Sure will be a really good match. And for a prediction for this one, I think we are going to see a new World Heavyweight Champion crowned in front of his home country of Scotland. Drew McIntyre winning the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania, and some involvement with CM Punk. He lost his focus, got distracted by Punk, and then Damian Priest comes out with the Money in the Bank briefcase, cashes in, and becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion. This has definitely been building since then, and if Drew does win the World Heavyweight Championship, this could set up for a feud between him and CM Punk over the title when Punk does come back. So that was the card for Clash at the Castle today. Remember, 2 p.m. Eastern on Peacock here in the United States and WWE Network elsewhere. Also, before I wrap up this episode of GMWF, also tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern on TNT, we have AEW Saturday Collision, and it is the 1-year anniversary of Collision. And on tonight's episode, we will have Christian Cage's Father's Day special. Who knows what is going to happen there? And we will have a trios match, the Bang Bang Gang taking on the House of Black, an 8-man tag team match, the Blackpool Combat Club taking on TMDK, Lio Rush and Rocky Romero. That should be a good one. And we will have another TNT Championship qualifying match, Lee Moriarty versus Dante Martin. And that is... also, we have a no disqualification match, Thunder Rosa versus the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo. And we will also hear from the Acclaimed and Hechicero versus Dalton Castle. That is the card, the current lineup for the 1-year anniversary of AEW Saturday Collision tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern on TNT. So today is another pretty big day of pro wrestling. WWE Clash at the Castle, and then Collision. I will try to have a new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic talking about both sometime tonight. Hopefully, shouldn't be too late, I don't think. But hope everyone has a great Saturday. Hope you all enjoy both Clash at the Castle and the 1-year anniversary of AEW Collision tonight. And we'll be back tomorrow for the Sunday episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. And until then, have a great pro wrestling day.